Hello guys, welcome back. So in this particular session what I'll be showing you is that how do we change user permissions in Windows. So basically let's have a look at it. So the first thing that we need to do is that let's just clear the screen now so that everyone can see properly. So first thing that I'll do is that I have to do is I have a file which is named as a very important file. So if I do ls, don't have anything over here, but if I do icackles, ICACLS, okay, so you need to use this. So it's very easy to give out a file permission from a GUI, but it's kind of it might be daunting for some people. So you have to go into users, icackles, users. So there is a file name inside the document, and it's not small quick, but it's capital QWIK quick lab slash document. Alright, and then after that what you need to do is that documents, and then important document. There is a file name called important underscore document MENT, important document. So if you see over here, Kara has only read permission right now, right? So what we will do next is that we will change her permission, okay, for this particular file. So what we will do is we will remove her. So it will be same command until over here, and then the another command that we should add to this is remove and then Kara in quotation. So if we do enter, so if you see over here, it's successfully processed, right? So let's have a look. So I just use the up arrow and then get my previous command, and if you have a look over there, see over there, there is no quick left Kara, right? So there are only 4 entries, whereas in the previous one there was 5 entries, right? So this is how we can change basic permission. So next thing that we will do is we'll just grant her some permission, okay? So I'll just bring this thing down, and then after that I'll just not remove, but I want to grant her the permission, right? So Kara, and then let's just give out, oh shit, so it should be inside the quotation, read permission only, and enter. Yep, successfully processed. So if we check again, there should be a difference, okay? So what the hell, it's kind of a bit slow. It's a remote setup, so that's why it's, see over there. Now if you see the difference over there, so see Kara is here, right? So in this case it wasn't there, right? So since that is done, so we will have a look at something else as well. So another folder that she has access is that ICACLS, icackles. Users, I could have just pulled that previous command down and then I can just edit it, right? So not, then there is a folder named secret. So see who has the permissions. Kara has it, everyone has also their permissions, but Kara has a read permission, right? So what we want to do is that we want to alter this permission so that another user whose name is Phoebe has read permissions as well. So Kara has both read and write permissions. Okay, so Phoebe should only have read permissions, right? So first of all, let's add another user, right? So secret, and then let's grant, and then after that what we need to do is Phoebe Buffet, right, from friends. Let's play some music as well in the background. Where are you, Spotify? So let's just change a few things over here as well, so that my sound plays in properly. Yep, that's done. So Phoebe should have only read permissions. Okay, that's done. So let's just have a quick look through it. So it should have, so see, now there is another user named Phoebe, and then now what we need to do is that we need to provide Kara with something else. Grant, and then let's just edit the name. Kara. What do we want her to provide is a write permission as well. So since she already has a read permission, right, it's a bit slow, but let's see. Yep, all right. So that's what happens, right, when you're accessing a remote PC. So Kara has read and write permission now, so we are all good. So another thing that we also need to do is that, so there is another folder which is called music. So in that the user group named everyone has both read and write permissions for the folder. So what we need to do is that we need to the user groups are a set of local users that allow you to change multiple user permissions at once, right? So what we need to do is that we need to tweak it a bit. So a computer that is being used a lot by employees at a business may have a user group called employees that hires that new hires are allowed to when they are on board, and then this automatically gives them everything they need without it having to be set manually. So everyone is created by default, right? So for this, what we need to do is that let's just have a look at the permissions right now. So there is a music folder, right? Music. Let's see what are the permissions. So everyone has read and write permission. So we need to tweak that. We need to change that. So what we need to do is that let's just remove it first of all. Remove everyone, and then after that, what we need to do is that, so for everyone we'll just provide just the read permission only, because new hire in the company or new employees might have to access it as well, but they won't have the permission to change it, right? So let's just check the permissions again. So permission status should be updated. What the hell? Oh, you know what I made? I did not make a mistake. I should have not remove, I should have granted them the permissions, right? So my command was mistake. So now everyone has a read permission. Okay, good. So that's pretty much it for this one. And then let's see if we have something else. Yes, there is something else as well. So we have another folder, so which is called iCalculus, and it's inside QuickLab. Let's just clear the screen now so that it's just easier to see. Alright, so inside this we should go into documents. So inside the folder QuickLabs. Come on, it's again too slow. It's just taking so much time. Documents, and then we have a folder named, not so important, document. Document, right? So what we should do is that we should provide, okay, so you need to provide permissions for the files so that the group called authenticated users has write access. Okay, so we have authenticated to the domain or a domain that is trusted by the computer. Okay, so only the, so same thing again, and then all we need to do is that just provide them the grant access, grant authenticated users, and what kind of permissions are we going to provide them. Is just a write permission, right? So let's check it as well. So I think we should see. If you see over here, so what has happened, anti authority is basically authenticated users, right? Only they have the authority to write some changes to that particular file. Okay, so again what we will need to do is that again we have to find some another document, and its name is public document. Document, let's see the information. Okay, system has access. So what we need to do is that, so you'll change the permission of another file in the documents folder. So what we need to do is that just change the permission of another file in documents folder, and then the file named public documents need to be made publicly readable, right? So that's very simple. So we can just give everyone the read permission, right? So we have already done that in the previous thing. So grant, and then after that, oops, I made a mistake. Grant. So let's just provide them, provide everyone, should be everyone. With what kind of information should we provide them, with what kind of access? Read, right? And if we just check it, we should be good, I guess. Yep, everyone has the read permission, right? So in the first line you can see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In case of Windows, I'll probably make a video on Linux as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Until that time, take care, bye bye. I hope this has really helped you, and you'll be using it in your thingy as well. So take care, bye bye.